Namaste students. Today let's start another part of the genetics lesson, that is the chromosomal disorder. Before that, dear students, we need to know the number of chromosomes or the pairs of chromosomes that we have. We have 23 pairs of chromosome. Okay? 23 pairs means what? 23 plus 23 makes 46. That means we have 46 number of chromosome, 23 pairs of chromosome, and that 46 goes like that is equal to 44 plus sex chromosome. Okay? Sex chromosome may be XX or XY. That means 44 plus XX, 44 plus XY. If it is XX, it is what? Female. If it is XY, then it is what? Male. This is the general thing. Now, based on that, we need to know some of the other aspects. Just like the meiosis, the anaphase stage we have studied. What we have studied? There was fiber which was attaching the chromosome which was in the center. Isn't it? These are the fiber which are attaching the chromosome that are in the center. These are the chromosomes. So, this happens in the metaphase, spindle formation. Now what happens? The chromosomes are pulled towards the pole. These are the poles by this fiber. But sometimes what happens, dear students, the fibers are not attached to the chromosome. Then what happens? Suppose this fiber is not there. So this chromosome won't be going to this part. So as this chromosome shares some of the affinity with this opposite side of the chromosome, so it is a tendency to go this side. Understood the thing? That means when the fibers are not attached or the fibers are not there to attach the chromosome, that's the problem is happening. That occurrence of such type of problem from which the organism suffers, that is due to non-disjunction. What is it called? Non-disjunction. Okay? That means the chromosome are unable to move towards the pole as per the needed number need to move, because some of the chromosome are not having the fiber attached to it. Okay? Now, first of all, let's go for aneuploidy. In case of aneuploidy, dear students, here chromosome 1, 2, 3, only the chromosome comes. Suppose here the organism, I told you, we have how many pairs? 23 pairs of chromosome. Try to get it. When it forms gamete, it will not be 23 pairs. It will be 23. Okay? Half. 23 pairs. This is twice n. Gametes are what? N. How many will be there in a gamete? 23. Now what happens in aneuploidy? There is the addition. 23 need to be there. But there is addition of one chromosome or two chromosome, three chromosome. I am telling about aneuploidy. Or it may be lack of one chromosome, two chromosome, three chromosome, or in number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in number. When that happens, addition or less of number of chromosome, that is called what? Aneuploidy. Understood? Now let's come to the next one, that is called the polyploidy. So what is polyploidy? See, another thing. Again, I am putting the same thing. Here, let me put it green. 23 pairs of chromosomes. When it forms gamete, how many will be there? It will be 23. So 23 is the basic set for us. Got it? Haploid. That is the haploid. N. Okay. This is what? Twice N. This is diploid. Diploid. This is twice N. N. But instead of Nondisjunction or other factors, the occurrence of N hasn't taken place. Then in that case, what happens? In that case, the chromosome will not be separated. Gametes will be 23 in twice N. That means in pairs. So gamete need to be what? N. But the chromosome didn't separate. So twice N. So what is polyploidy? Polyploidy means double the number or triple the number of the basic set of chromosomes. What is the basic set? Basic set is 23. What is the double of that? 46. So 46, how it has happened? Because the chromosomes are not separated at all. Fibers are not formed to join the chromosome. That means all the 23 chromosomes which need to be separated came towards the one other side. So it has become what? 46. Understood? So it is in set. Earlier it was in number. Set is what? 23. Occurrence of such type of occurrence in set is called polyploidy. Dear students, all these are disorder. In a book, 3 disorders are given very broadly. We'll be taking help of these 3. These are, first of all, is the Down syndrome. Let me write down the name first. What is it? It is Down syndromes. Down's syndrome. Down was the person who found it out. Then let's go for Turner syndrome. Then Klinefelter syndrome. Klinefelter. These are the 3 syndromes that we need to study. What happens in Down syndrome? This is due to trisomy. Trisomy. What it is? Trisomy. What is the meaning of trisomy? 3. Occurrence of another extra chromosome. Where? Extra chromosome is occurring in the 21 number chromosome. Important thing you have to keep in mind. Trisomy is in the 21 number of chromosome. What happens there? The person or the baby who has taken birth with these syndromes has stunted growth. Small, short, head rounded, mentally retarded, most of the time, or the mouth remains open. This is Down syndrome. Down was the first person to find it out. Then comes to Turner syndromes. Turner syndrome is in female. What is the chromosome of female? Sex chromosome XX. Female. Now what happens in case of female? There is this axis, one axis is not there. So what is there? X0. Problem? When X0 is coming, problem. That means what is happening in Turner syndromes, it happens in female. And female character are not developed because the another X chromosome need to be there is not there at all. Ovaries will be rudimentary. Secondary sexual character, that means the development of breast, development of other female characters, hormones and all, will not be formed. Or if it is there, it will not be functional to that extent. She remains a sterile. Sterile, you know? will unable to reproduce. Okay, now let's go to the last one, that is Klinefelter syndrome, and that is in the males. What is the male sex chromosome? X, Y. Okay, now what is happening here? There is the addition of another X chromosome. XY is the male chromosome, another X chromosome. So what we are finding here now? The male masculine character is there, but there is the additional X chromosome. So what will happen? There will be occurrence of female character in that person. He will be sterile. His testes won't be able to produce the sperm, needed amount of sperm count. So he is sterile. Secondary sex character will not be developed. Maybe development of breast and other factors, as in the female secondary characters are there. It occurs in the Klinefelter syndrome. So students, we have discussed about the human chromosome, number of chromosomes we have, sex chromosome, then the disorders, aneuploidy, polyploidy, and different types of syndromes. So, this all from the disorder part. Thank you, students.